You want me to make a Megaman video? Megaman, released in 1987 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, is a very important game in gaming history, and is personally my favorite video game series of all time. Most people have the second game, which is the biggest selling game in the series, but we gotta start with the first one. Starting things off with Bomb Man, because when I was younger I was told he was the easiest. Fancy beard, by the way. Immediately you get dominated by those ugly nail frog looking things. Fuck off! Alright, there's not much to say about this stage. It introduces the enemy palette that will be used for the rest of the game, and barely brings anything bomb related, except for the beginning, where there are actually bombs. It's pretty forgettable. Why take the ladder? And boom! Boss fight! I gotta say, Bomb Man is by far the easiest of the six, but he remains an absolute madman. He jumps everywhere, flinging his bing bomb at you, and that makes a pretty big explosion, but he's done quick. We get his absolute ass weapon, and go to the next stage. Cut boy! Okay, this guy is surely the barber, right? Look at his mustache. Immediately you get thrown off by those ugly, grinning, helicopter-looking creatures that leave you barely any room to shoot them. But apart from this, pretty much all you do for the whole level is climbing while dodging cannons and those things. Also, there's a big robot at the end. I hope I never get hit by those. So this boss is not very nice to fight. It's satisfying to spam him so he keeps getting knocked out, but he's just another madman that jumps everywhere. This guy's a useful weapon though. Time for Guts, boy! I've never really understood his mouth design. Oh, he's a miner! Gutsman better stay away from Drake! Right at the beginning of the level is this infamous platforming part that everybody hates. But I say, get good at the fucking game. How many pickaxes do you have? Then the rest of the level is dropping down till the robot. Speaking of the robot, what the f- Boss time! I like his fight, except for the fact that if you miss your jump or even 1 millisecond, you get stunned for what feels like 500 years! His weapon is useless if you want to use it for something else than unlocking the magnet beam. Time for Fireboy. Okay, this guy is cool as fuck! This level is fairly harder than what we got so far, and the music is really great too. A lot of people don't like it, but I say, shut the fuck up. I don't get why the enemies are blue. I only have one pretty big problem with this level. Except for those fire bars, the other gimmicks introduced here only appear once, when they could have been explored in so many fun ways. Look at this is fun! For this haul, the devs just went, yep, let's piss people off, and put these things on the ceiling. Fuck off. Bounce time. I literally don't get what's going on. You spam, he spams back. You just gotta be faster. And boom, we got somewhat a useful weapon. Time for Ice Boy. I don't really enjoy ice levels, but this one is fucking terrible. I don't really like the music, and those green robots at the beginning really set the tone. I like the penguins and how fair the level feels till the disappearing blocks. This game's disappearing blocks can go short in public. I hate these things. Mega Man is so slippery in this game that even when you learn those goddamn toe suckers, you'll fall off anyway. But the other puzzle is even worse. This lamp-eating cow fan baits you into jumping on the wrong block. Fuck off! And the little cherry on top, the orangey part right after. But it's not as bad as people say it is. Another fucking robot! Boost time! Bro has learned how to levitate and make me edge so hard. With the Buster, it's a long fight, but we kill him anyway, and we get his pretty useful weapon, actually. Time for a like button. I saved Elec Man stage for last because I absolutely hate it. These green beans can go dump on the sidewalk. Some timings on here are just annoying. And at least the disappearing blocks aren't that bad. And you get the best weapon in the game, Magnet Beam! The rest is just climbing. I like how here you really have the choice of where you want to go, but in the end you'll get shit on anyway. But what I despise the most about this stage is the robot at the end. At this part, there's nothing left to do but pray. Are you fast enough to build over him with the magnet beam? Or die? Boss time! Yeah. He's the hardest boss in the game. He's unpredictable, fast, and deals a shit ton of damage. But we get rid of him quickly with the scissors, and get the best weapon in the game. And it's time for the Dr. Wily himself. Stage 1 is hell! Timing hell, robot hell, weapon draining hell. There's the RNG robots again, with spikes on top. Sometimes they decide you lose. And to top it all off, this level was just the edge beast. Yellow Devil is the boss here. But personally, having memorized this pattern for years, I didn't have much trouble getting him. But he remains a long and tight fight notwithstanding. Stage 2 time. Stage 2 is not hell, but it sure is annoying. The helicopters are back, and the bus rush starts. Megaman 1 is much different than the other games for this. Instead of having all the robot masters in one place, it scatters them through the stages. Here we have to confront Cutman and Elec Man alone, ending with the clone of yourself. Yay! This guy can be hell if you don't know about the Gutsman strategy. Earlier, I lied. Gutsman's weapon is useful for something else. Nothing. Exactly. When you have Gutsman's weapon equipped, the clone will waddle around, searching for something to throw. So you wait till he's far, switch to another weapon quickly, and you end his ass. Stage 3 time! Stage 3 is short, but annoying. Awkward enemy placement is all. Then you get in his tube. Tubes are cool. That's pretty much it. Boss time! I hate him. He's so complicated for no reason. He's so big sometimes you can't dodge him. And you have to get him to Half-Life to even start using his weakness. Because yes! Fuck this guy! There it is, the final stage. Stage 4 is home to the rest of the boss rush. I swear, the bosses in the boss rush are harder than the ones in the stages. I had a hard time with all of these, even Bomb Man. I don't know what happened. They spiced up the AI or something. Wily time! The first phase is quite easy, and a huge letdown for what you just went through. But the second phase? These projectiles would have been so easy to dodge if they weren't laggy and always disappearing from the screen. I managed to do a strategy and beat the crap out of them. And there it is, folks. Megaman 1. It's definitely the weakest out of all the Megaman games, but I still enjoyed it quite a lot. I'd say it's 6 out of 10. Alright, see ya.